Time is ticking to get a budget to Governor Bruce Rauner's desk. But so far, the pieces that are needed to put the budget together haven't reached the Senate or the House floor. Earlier this evening, 2 children under the age of 10 and 1 parent lost their life here in this home behind me when it caught fire a little after 6 o'clock. Neighbors tried to do everything that they could to save this family. Now, according to the city, they're not too sure on when this bridge here at Camp Lincoln Road will be fixed because due to other bridges that have higher traffic and funding, there's no real timeline on when and if they can fix it. Reporting live in Springfield, Emily Manley, News Channel 20. Illinois is on its way to have a balanced bipartisan budget. The budget took a second step today when it passed the House. But it's something many thought in this building would never happen. Women across the nation spent the day rallying for Equal Pay Day. And here at the State House, they were bringing attention to the gender pay gap. A 5-year-old girl is holding on to her life after she was hit while crossing the street with her mother. This happened just a block from the police station on 18th and Olive. I went to the intersection today to see how dangerous it really is. The Illinois Senate made sure their voices were heard today. Lawmakers wanted to ensure that Illinois residents wouldn't have to register their faith into a database. Now, the lights can have a decorative element to them as well. If the Cards or the Blues are in the postseason, they can be red or blue. And the lights are expected to be up by the end of the year. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Emily Manley, News 4. The Equal Rights Amendment would prohibit discrimination based on sex. Currently, there's nothing like that in the United States Constitution. And there is a constitutional amendment, but it needs to be ratified by 38 states. Illinois could be state number 37. Illinois lawmakers on both sides of the aisle agree that Travis Reinking's father should face charges for giving his son back his guns. He did legally possess the guns, but a new bill in Illinois could change that. Lawmakers may not agree on everything, but when it comes to ending gun violence in America, many are seeing eye to eye.
It's a terrible tragedy. It seems to be happening on a weekly, if not daily basis.
Early Sunday, Morton native Travis Reinking opened fire at a Waffle House right outside of Nashville, killing 4. Authorities say the gun used was taken away from Reinking in 2017. Nashville police say his father later returned it to him. Reports from the Tazewell County Sheriff's Office allege Reinking has a mental health condition. A new bill in Illinois would make it illegal to transfer any firearms back to a family member with mental health without going to court.
But the gun owner can petition back to the courts to have the gun transferred to somebody else that is a valid FOID card owner.
Representative Kathleen Willis is sponsoring the bill, which she says could also allow police to take away guns for 6 months if someone's family or friend is in danger to themselves or others.
Because it's a temporary order to allow the person to get the mental health help that they need and to be able to return the guns to them after that period of time.
Senator Chuck Weaver of Peoria, which is near where Reinking is from, says he often gets several phone calls after mass shootings.
After the Parkland shooting, we had a lot of calls, and so a lot of the folks that are on both sides of this issue have been reaching out to me at that time, and I've been real consistent on my position with regard to how much of this is about the gun and how much of this is about the mental health circumstance of the individual.
If this bill becomes a law, you cannot transfer your guns to anyone who has had a FOID card revoked. The sponsor of the bill plans to call this bill forward within the next month. Reporting in the newsroom, Emily Manley, News Channel 20. The heat takes a toll on us on days like today when it's been the highest it's been all summer, especially on those who are elderly and have a medical condition. I talked to a lady who helped a man overcome the heat, and the place that she works is also providing a break from this heat.
Everything around here is 100 years old or close to it. They were not set up in the days of air conditioning. I remember the days before air conditioning. It was difficult.
Ron Elliott regularly visits the 5-Star Senior Center for the social interaction, but he also comes for the constant reliable air conditioning. At his own home, Elliott only has a window unit, and sometimes it has problems running.
And turn on the microwave in the kitchen. Circuit breaker, goodbye.
The Senior Center on Arsenal in South City has about a dozen people who are taking advantage of the air conditioning during this dangerous heat. The center also delivers Meals on Wheels to people around the area. Bonita Brown is one of those employees who enjoys delivering those meals.
This is what I deliver.
These meals go to the elderly and disabled on a fixed income. The box has 5 frozen dinners. While Bonita is delivering the meals, she also checks on the residents.
When I first enter in, they open the door, I monitor the temperature, whether air coming out or heat hitting me.
While out on a delivery earlier today, she came across the man about to go outside who wasn't drinking enough water. She was concerned for his safety.
Because he was, he have medical conditions, so he was looking a little weak to me. So I encouraged him to go back in, and even though he said he was going to just sit in the shade, I told him to go back in and go get some water, and he did.
Now remember to check on your family and neighbors in this heat, making sure that they are okay and staying hydrated and in enough air conditioning. Also remember to bring your pets inside and give them enough water. Reporting in downtown St. Louis, Emily Manley, News 4.